Coach Doug Phillips joins us for our third segment. We'll dive into Robert Morris a little bit more. And Coach, Robert Morris is a team that's 1-1, pretty good team, aren't they?
They are. They beat St. Francis, who has won the NEC last year, made the playoffs last year, so had a huge victory last week.
And they lost to Air Force in the opener, another pretty good team.
They did, but if you watch the second half of that Air Force game, they switched quarterbacks to Anthony Chickett, you know, a guy from Bethel Park, Pittsburgh there, and shoot, he's been throwing 78% for 340 yards since they made that change. And, you know, he has some great receivers. You know, they went to the portal, got Noah Robinson, who's, I think he's got 180 yards receiving in 2 games. So they're very athletic, and they play hard.
We'll take a closer look at Robert Morris. We'll throw up some information about them. Again, 1-1 on the season, beat Air Force, or lost to Air Force and beat St. Francis. YSU leads the series 4-0. And again, you mentioned the passing, Coach. They pass for 210 yards a game. So have they maybe changed their philosophy 2 games in?
I do. I mean, I think they can throw the ball. He's accurate. He has great feet. You know, no, they can run the ball too, but they got athletic wide receivers. And, you know, when I saw them best is when they're just throwing the ball downfield and letting those guys go up and catch the ball, because they got 6'4", 6'3" wide receivers.
And this is a team that's an hour away, and they're going to come in here ready to play. I think in 2015, the game went to overtime here.
Yeah, I mean, when you watch them, they are physical, tough, and they play hard. And so, you know, at 2 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, it's going to be a 4-quarter football game, and we got to have the right mindset to be prepared for that.
Coach, that's something that I know you stress to your team about, playing a complete 4 quarters.
It is, and, you know, I didn't see it game 1. You know, we came out and had a great 3rd quarter. You know, against Ohio State, I didn't see it the first 2, maybe the second half of that game. So we're still waiting to see our guys play a 4-quarter game where we can put offense, defense, and special teams and put it all together. And that's the jump we need to make.
I guess you're most pleased then is that the kids are buying into it and know they have to improve. They're not looking ahead to anything.
I think our kids look at the process. Right now, I think they're looking at, hey, we got to have a great Thursday practice. Today, a great Wednesday practice. So really buying in to that process and buying in to be where your feet are right now and not looking too far ahead.
Again, defensively, Robert Morris, we haven't talked about them. What do they do defensively?
You know, defensively, like I said, they can run to the football. They got great linebackers, good defensive linemen. I really like the skill position, their outside linebacker, their corners, their safeties. Very athletic. Like I said, it's different now. When you have the portal and you can really change your roster, I think they're a lot different football team.
Coach, as we take a look at the rest of the Missouri Valley Conference schedule, maybe tell us the keys for you guys against the Colonials.
You know, here's what we're looking for. We got to clean up. We got to play more disciplined football, clean up the penalties. The focus and discipline are probably the 2 main things. We had too many missed assignments last week, too many mistakes. You know, right now that's coaches. That's on us, and we got to correct that.
And the players, you talked about practice, and practices have been crisp.
You know, this week, you know, last week I can say Tuesday probably wasn't a good practice. This week, I think Tuesday and Wednesday, they're understanding that you only get those 2 days to really go with your pads to get ready to play. And I like how they prepared thus far.
We'll take a look at the rest of the Missouri Valley Conference schedule. Central Arkansas is at North Dakota State. South Dakota State is at Drake. Lindenwood is at Western Illinois. Southern Illinois at Southeast Missouri, and Northern Iowa at Idaho State. Coach, we appreciate your time tonight. Best of luck on Saturday against the Colonials, and we should have some very good weather, so it should be a great game.
Need the crowd there. The student section's unbelievable. Go Gwins.
We'll be back with assistant coach John Hanline when Penguin Game Day continues.